Good morning, learners. Today in our lesson, we are going to look at the verbs. And under verbs, we are going to revise whatever we have been doing. And these are the verbs that I've revised so far. Before I introduced any lesson, I was doing this. Like I said, I did this the other day. I tackled this verb hang. So just to revise a bit. Lie as a verb. This is we talked about this yesterday. This is the lie of not speaking the truth. So to lie becomes lied. Jane will lie, Jane lied, and Jane has lied. Jane lie, this is the verb lie for sleeping down. So to lie, the person will be lay, and the past participle will be laid. And lay is also here for an egg. That will take laid and laid in the past participle. Then it comes to hang. The hang for suspending something up. We talked about hang in the past tense. Hang with the a, hang with you in the past tense, and hang with you in the past participle. That is a hang for suspending something in a higher place. Like a coat can be hung on the hanger. Then talk of hang for killing somebody, hanging himself. And we talked of that one past tense, it takes hang. Hang with a. And participle is also hanged with the a. So just so much for that. This is just an introduction part. Then we go to the verbs on today. We have something called under this we're going to look at sentences. We have been looking verbs, like you talk of the verb am. I am a boy. In the past tense, somebody can talk of I was a boy. Or it appears ambiguous. You can talk of I am sick. So I was sick yesterday. So am there will become am will be was, and in the past participle we talk of being. So I am sick today. I was sick yesterday, and I have been sick. So realize that am is now a verb on its own. I am sick, I was sick, I have been sick. So we are adding have there. We are adding have there when it comes to that. So that just going to give the first example. I will say the child eats a banana. The child eats a banana. So I think the verb eat is there. The child eats a banana. This is present simple tense. So in the past tense, this is present simple. In the past, how is the same sentence going to be? The child ate. The child ate a banana. The child ate a banana. So eats become ate in the past. And then in the past participle, we talk of the child has. The child has eaten. The child has eaten a banana. So let me just emphasize this. So you can look at the use of has as I've used it there. So when has is used in a sentence, when have is used in a sentence, and at times when was is used in a sentence in the passive part, like the car was washed. So after wash, was washed, you know that was washed is being used there. The girl was hanged. So we talk of the past participle there. When was is used in the passive, that is what I meant there. So when was is used in the passive voice, it what follows then here must be a past participle verb. Has. Jane has eaten a mango. Jane and James have eaten mangoes. And the car was washed by mother. So all those, the way I've mentioned them, we'll have to follow these verbs here by a past. But these are just helping verbs. This helping verb must be followed by a past participle. So now I think you've seen the way we are changing this. Eats in the past participle becomes ate, and in on top of the past participle must have has there or have to make it a past participle. Next sentence that we are seeing here. We're seeing with the verb arise. Arise. Arise is a verb. The root verb. Then in the past tense, arise becomes arose. And participle, we have the word arisen. So arise. Arise, arose, arisen. Then we have the verb to be. Beat, beat, beaten. Beat, beat, beaten. This beat for applying force on somebody. Like you're normally being beaten by your teachers or by your parents if you do a mistake. So the word beat there, in the past tense of beat. Mother beat me yesterday. She just beat. Some people normally talk of bet, but you can't talk of bet. They just beat. Mother has beaten me in the past. And then we also have as many as you can see them in your book there in page 51. There are so many, you can't mention all of them. Become, just to mention a few. Become, became, and then become again. Just end with the word come. Come, came, come. So in case you mean the past participle, you won't say mother has came. You can't say like that. Mother will come tomorrow. Mother came yesterday, and mother has come. Mother has come from the US. You can't say mother has came. Mother has come. So come repeats. Come, come. In the past participle. Begin, began with you. Bite, beat, beaten. That's another hard one for people. Bite. The snake will bite you. The snake beats you. And then the snake has beaten. The snake has beaten you. Break, broke, broken, and etc. So let me just stop there as far as these are concerned. Maybe to mention one here. Here, hard and hard in the past participle. Hard. And this hard here, a number of you make mistakes when writing composition. We have several hards here. We have the first word hard. This hard here. This is just a verb. This is a verb, the verb hard. Then we have hard for strong. Or we talk of this, a hard rock. And then we have the past tense of the word here. Or we talk of hard. The one I've written here. You can see the word here coming in it. So that's the past tense. And then now another hard, a herd of cattle. This is now a herd of cattle. This is a group of cattle, a group of elephants, and etc. The browsers. So we talk of herds. So these herds, learner, differentiate them. These are verbs. Like Jane had a mango. This one is to show that something is strong. Like this blackboard is very hard. I mentioned like that. Or this work I'm doing is very hard. Then this is hard, the past tense over here. And then this one is a hard of cattle. That is a group. So we must differentiate them, learner. You don't mistake one for the other when writing your compositions. So much for that. Let us go to the sentences. There's an exercise there, exercise 42. So with more practice, we are going to get to achieve our objective. So number one, we're being told to rewrite the correct past tense of the verbs given there. Example one, we've been given, he finished. He finished. We are given he he dash his work on time. And then the word finish has been given in bracket. So when the word finish, they can use in the root verb. He dash his work on time. So give it in the past tense. The word finish then in the past will be finished. He finished his work on time. So several verbs have been given there. Like he dashed a picture. Draw. He drew a picture. My book dashed yesterday. Lose. So I've not mentioned the verb to lose. This verb is to lose. And we also have another one that's almost the same. Lose. So this one is not tightly fixed. Like if in case you have a fracture of maybe your bicycle tire is not fixed, is not well fixed where it should be. You know that it is now loose. It is not moving the way it should go. So this loose will be used there, not tightly fixed. And then this loose is now different. The one I've just mentioned. If somebody has lost somebody, so if you are fearing that you lose your father, maybe in the hospital your father is sick, say that you lose your father. This can be in case of death. Or even you are walking with your key and you realize that your key is no longer with you. So you say you have lost it. In the past tense, talk of lost. And the past participle also lost. You will lose your key. She lost her key. She has lost her key. Become the same. Then this lose is also a verb. It's also a verb in this way. I've just mentioned the way it is used. This is a verb that is used to show that something is not very tightly fixed. So I was just mentioning something here that my book dash yesterday. So the past tense there we're going to put is lost. My book lost yesterday. Dash you him yesterday. The word in form is there in bracket. Dash you him yesterday. So did you just a question? Did you inform him yesterday? Then there are many of them there. Like number 5, we have when I dash young, I dash to play with him. When I was. So be, the verb to be will be was. When I was young, I used to play with him. The word used there is has been used in the root verb, but you can change the past to become I used to play with him. There are many more exercises there, down there, from number 5 downwards. You can try them. That is exercise 42. Try to change those verbs you have been given there in the past. Exercise 42. That is page 53. Try as many as you can learn to see if you can be able to change. Then exercise 43. You've been told rewrite the correct present tense from the verbs below. So you've been given a verb and you've been told to write them in the present tense. Number 1, we've been given he dash up early in the morning every day. He gets. So the verb get has been given. How do we write when he has been given? So you have to add s to say he gets. He gets up early in the morning every day. Then the first exercise number 43. They dash nice boys. The verb to be. We say they are nice boys. She dash to come with us. Not want. We say she doesn't want to come with us because we have been told right in the present tense. Then are you dash out now? We say are you, it's a question, are you going out now? I do not like, I do not dash these ideas. I do not like, because of the first person I and we, you can't add s to the next verb. You can't say I goes home. You can say I go. You can't add that s. That is what you're being tested in here. So I do not like these ideas. I am doing my homework. You can't say I am doing my homework. I am doing my homework. And etc. learner, try to do that part of exercise 43. Try to do as many questions as you can under that. And then we go to the last exercise. All these have the issue of 10, that's why I'm giving many. Exercise 44. We also have, we've been told now to change the future tense. Of which future tense will have will. Like talk of this jacket not fit. This jacket not dash me. The word fit has been given there in bracket, learner. So this jacket not dash me. Not dash me. So we'll say this jacket will not fit me. So add not there. This jacket will not fit me. Will not fit me. So we are going to add will because we've been told right in the future tense. Future will must have will. Mother will come home tomorrow. So it is in the future. It has not yet taken place. That's why we talk of the future. Then number one, we have if you go there, you dash you. She dash you. So if you go there, she will meet you. And that is the answer. So just add will meet you. Meet has been given there in bracket. Then you dash wait for me is a question. You say, will you wait for me? Number three, he dash all work. He dash all his work in a week. So he will complete all his work in a week. We use will across the block until you finish there. So that is exercise 44. Now we try all those. Then just to summarize whatever we are doing, there's an exercise on page, that is test paper. Test paper 3, number 12. Number 12. Let's look at it as we summarize. You have been told it's just the same thing that we are doing. Write the correct tenses of the verbs given in bracket. Write the correct tenses of the verbs given in bracket. Number one, the man dash open has been given in bracket there. The man dash open has been in bracket. The lock when I saw him. I've been told to write it in past continuous. So now that will guide you. How do you write sentences in the past continuous? It is past. Meaning if mother was sweeping, mother is still sweeping. It was past. He was sweeping some time back. He was continuing the sweeping some time back. So this man dashed the lock when I saw him. Open. We say this man was opening. Past. Was is used in the past. So this man was opening the lock when I saw him. So Lana, please try me that B. I've done A, B, C, D, and E. As soon as you finish this, it's in page 143. Page 143 of the English 8 book. This is English 8. So as soon as you finish this work, learner, I'll tell you the answers so that you can, your parents, or you can mark for yourselves and see whether you are getting your tenses right or not. Why am I really insisting on the tenses, learner? We realize that compositions are poorly performed because learners tend to write a lot of things in the present tense without quoting, meaning they cannot consistently write in the past tense without confusing right again in the present. So unless you know how to control your tenses, when you write in the present tense, you quote, you use the quotation marks to enclose your work. And in case you are reporting, because in our compositions mostly we report, as you report, learner, ensure that you use past tense well. You use the past participle well to make your work look well with a lot of command of English. So until next time, learner, I wish you well and have a very busy day.